What I see as human flourishing, and through the program, we do that. We do some stuff on purpose, finding your purpose, and then actually how does purpose turn into action? And it's very much how I'm leading my life, and that doesn't focus on, I know what the end point is. I have no idea what the end point is. But if I concentrate on that, I'm limiting myself because I'm saying this is what I'm going to do. But by just starting the project, there could be lots of things that come up, lots of connections I make, networking I do, and I will be creative. So next week I might think, actually, we need to add this onto the program. We need to have guest speakers coming in to make it a better program. I don't know where it's going to turn, but I'm not limiting myself, because then I'm just going to go down the same track. I'll be literally doing what I've done in the last 10 years, but doing it to myself rather than someone else doing it to me. So I'm not looking at what the end point is. I am allowing myself to be evolving and dynamic and see where it leads me. And that's the best way to be ambitious, I feel, rather than setting yourself a goal. Just saying, I am going to share all the qualities I have of myself the best way possible with society.
I love that. And I think you talk about goals, and the endpoints. I think the problem with goals is that they're outcome based. It's like, I need to get to this outcome. I need to earn this much money. I need to get this many followers. I need to lose weight. Well, what happens when you get there, right? You talk about the destination. It's like when you get to the destination, I'll tell you what, in my experience, it's often an anticlimax, right? Whereas what you're saying is living in the moment, enjoying what you're doing. And you said it about passions, your purpose, this word purpose, it's confusing because people feel like, I don't know what my purpose is. And I'm taking this from Stephen Bartlett, who says it very, very differently than I do, but he's quite passionate about it, in that, your purpose is going to evolve. It's going to change depending on the stage of your life. And that's okay, right? Let's go back to, we talked about my daughter. She likes playing with water or whatever she's doing. She might not be doing that in 20 years' time, but she's really passionate about it right now. That doesn't mean that's all she's going to do for the rest of her life. Your husband's another great example. We talked about the power of walking away. I mean, he's walking away from being a GP. So people listening to this thinking, what is wrong with the guy? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You're a GP, but he knows it's not serving him. It's not moving him forward. And the power of him walking away is absolutely going to repay him. The universe will conspire to help you to do the things that you want to do. If you said to me back in 2010, when I decided to quit my job and become a personal trainer, that in 2022, I'm going to be sitting here with 4 cameras around me recording a podcast, about to do my 50th episode, I'd be like, no, don't be silly. I'm not going to be a podcaster. But you don't know. And this is the same with me. I don't know what the destination is. And I don't really care at this point, right? And I have a vague trajectory. I have a vague kind of, my values direct me towards a particular way, but where that goes, it's open. It's completely open. And I think people who are trying to find their purpose, I think what they have to realize is that it's not one fixed thing, right? And I think when you try to, and this is the problem with society, isn't it? There's full stops. There's like
boxes you have to fit
boxes. In. Yeah, you get a degree, you do this, and that. I just don't feel that our life's purpose is that way. And anyone who, and I've spoken to many people like this, whose purpose and trajectory of life has changed in the last 3 years. I mean, whose hasn't, right? If we look pre-COVID to what people were doing, the way they were thinking, the way they were living their lives, and you maybe look at those people now, there's so many people who have just completely gone a different way, or taken a turn here, or maybe quit something that they felt wasn't serving them. So I think I love the way that you talk about that, and I think that can be helpful for a lot of people, because there are going to be a lot of people, who are in a very similar stage of life that you and your husband are at, who, are professionals, who are, are fitting in that box at the moment, and then just thinking, no, there's got to be more. And I think just helping those people to give them a process, give them a way of discovering what's next, and how they can live their life so that they are doing things that are meaningful and fulfilling. And, I truly believe that when people give back. That's the first thing you mentioned, giving back and putting yourself out there. I think when you're giving back to the world and you're giving back to the community and you are doing something that really enlightens you and, makes you want to get up in the morning, everything else takes care of itself, right? Money, fame, power, all of these other things which are outcomes. Oh, I want money, I want fame, I want power. Well, I think those are just side effects, right? They are side effects of living a fulfilling life, and those things will come. And, I think that's the way I try to look at them, because again, I've gone through that myself. I put myself into a career which was completely different to what I was doing before. And I didn't think, well, I need to earn this much money. I just thought I need to be the best at this that I can, because that's what I want to, that's what really drives me every day to get up. And by doing that,